Shalom, Kohaloyam Wawa La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Rakahak Chodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule and teach the lambs well. And salutations to the house of David, Bathshah Dawadah, the elect. Beginning with the 144,000, the kings and priests in the earth, to include the remainder of that remnant, consisting of men, women, and children, believers, those among Yasharala, Israel, who believe and who have been given that gift of faith. They too are going to be delivered out of this coming destruction. That's what's coming to America. Clearly, that's what's coming to America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, the mother of harlots. Complete destruction is coming to this damn place, man. All right. Israel, Yasharala in the earth today is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, along with the speckled bird, brothers and sisters, the Israelite foreigners who are mingled among the heathen nations. All right. You are the chosen people of the Lord. It's not them small hats. And everybody knows it, man. The whole earth has woken up to that truth. They know that those people over there in the so-called Israeli state have nothing to do with the God of the Bible. All right. They Amalek, the chief tribe of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. And them Amalekites like to separate themselves from the white race. Nah, man. You know, y'all are Edomites, right? Just like these hillbilly, Bubba rednecks over here in America. You the same people. There's different tribes of Edomites. Amalek is who rules the earth. Okay. And he cuts you Joe Sixpack American Edomites out of the blessing. That's why y'all are so fucking pissed off. Anyway. Right. So this is one of thousands of videos that you can go on profile and comment on. All right, got Jake right here talking about well, you know what? We can read it, but we can just we'll unmute it.
For hours, questioned and released with no charges. A 15-year-old was even taken to a federal garage and held without access to his family. They calling it temporary detainment. We calling it unconstitutional because that's exactly what the hell it is. What happens when you mix over policing with under accountability? If citizenship don't protect you, what does? That's the question nobody want to answer out loud right now. If you can't be born in this country and be protected, what the hell are we even here for? This ain't about immigration no more. It's about the scope of power and who gets caught when the net gets too wide.
Yeah. And we told you this was coming, man. The dude, this man's acting, surprised. Why are you surprised? All right, his handle on TikTok is damn cam. What is it? Salakia, give me just a second. I can't even, hold on. Damn cam 333. But again, these videos are becoming a dime a dozen, man. I mean, you got Jake women, Jake men, of course, commenting all this and acting surprised, and this dude talking about like citizenship. Dude, obviously he still don't realize that Esau, the so-called white man, is his arch enemy. Those laws were never, the Constitution was never meant to apply to you. The Bill of Rights is not for you, Jacob. That's Esau's birthright. Okay? That Second Amendment, for example, the right to keep and bear arms, that was for Esau. That's his blessing, not yours. You aren't a citizen. Look, you are a domestic terrorist. Now, at the top of the list is the prophets, right? The men of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, the men who have been laboring in sound doctrine. Those would be the, for decades, those would be the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right? The pillars of the church. Okay, the leaders of the elect, like it or lump it, man. Then you got the bishops, the elders, and all the Akinyam doing the work in sincerity and in truth. All right? That's who they really wanting to detain. And according to biblical prophecy, some of the men of the Lord are going to get caught up in that, right? But even through that, they'll be protected. I didn't really have anything lined up. This is just, again, it's something that we see every day now, and that's why these devils are getting ready to hit that internet kill switch, because it's becoming, a bigger and bigger issue for Amalek. This internet, which the Lord already used the unicorn, right, to carry this gospel into the four corners of the earth, man, so the elect could wake up. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh power. Right? So there's going to be men, all right, Israelite men, prophets, righteous prophets, who are going to have to face that martyrdom. It's like it. Right? Stand in that light. Okay? And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, right? Neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach, Yahushua, 1,000 years. Right? So that's the reward, man. Even if you have to give your neck to the sword in one of these FEMA camps, you're going to get risen up first when Yahushua returns with power and great glory. Okay? But yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a citizen. You have no constitutional rights. What the fuck are you, Jake, still doing talking about constitutional rights? I mean, we in the time of the end, man. Damn, Cam. Yeah, damn, Cam is right. Damn, Cam 333. If you see this video, look, we in the time of Jacob's trouble. I'm not going to go get the scripture. Go read Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7 in particular. Read the whole chapter. This is Babylon the Great. You were brought over here on cargo slave ships to serve slavery, hardcore bondage. Wake the fuck up, man. What you got to do now, let me read this in Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you, right? And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter you among the nations, right? And ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord Yahweh shall lead you. And there you shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, right? The JC idol, the Kaaba stone. Insert the particular idol here, right? There ye shall serve gods like your powers, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell. But if from thence, verse 29, thou shalt seek the Lord Yahweh thy power, thou shalt find him. So your job is to be seeking the Lord, man. Over here in Babylon the Great, over here in the West, over here in the last leg of the Roman Empire, the fourth beast. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord. You hear that, damn Cam 333? I mean, I'm laughing. I mean, it ain't funny, but damn. This dude, are you, how are you surprised by this? But if, verse 29, Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 29, from thence thou shalt seek the Lord Yahweh thy power, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart. See, so there's a condition to it. If thou seek him with all thy heart or mind and with all thy soul, right? And the elect will do that. The elect, in fact, are doing that right now. The elect are doing that right now. As of October 17, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and of Esau's destruction and judgment, the elect are doing that right now. Seeking him. Seeking him, man. Being fed. Being fed by the men of the Lord who are putting in that work, man. Laboring. You know, meditating on the word, reading the word, thinking about the word, fearing the Lord. Let fear motivate you, man. Fear is an excellent motivator, right? And we say all throughout the scriptures, you read about how we're supposed to fear the Lord. Even Yahweh Shai, when he was on the earth as Yahweh Shai, right? When he was on the earth as Yahweh Shai, all right, JC is what this dude most likely calls him. Yahweh Shai said to fear who? He said to fear his heavenly Father, right? He said, fear him. Fear him. Right? Because, yeah, you're going to be, and you're already being drug out your homes. They don't need a fucking warrant. Don't you get it? This is the new world order. Verse 30, when thou art in tribulation, and that's what's come, man. Tribulation has come to this place. Tribulation, and we just in the very infancy stages of it. When thou art in tribulation, verse 30, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, right now. Even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord, Yahweh thy power, and shalt be obedient unto his voice. See? Be obedient unto his voice, right? For the Lord, Yahweh thy power, is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he sware unto them. Right, so who the covenant's for, vocab Malone? Old and new. The Israelites. Okay? Man, the man you're looking at, he's an Israelite. All right, so again, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and the Israelite foreigners who were scattered all throughout the four corners, looking like all the nations of the earth they've been scattered into. The Israelites. Okay? So yeah, I mean, this is what you should be doing, man. Seeking the Lord. Right? Because it's all, look, I mean, over and over like a broken record. You know? And if it's too repetitive, then don't watch the videos. Only the Lord can protect you in this time, man. I mean, because, you know, again, this madman Esau, the nation of Edom, all right, these devils are getting ready to, you know, to bring it, man. We ain't seen shit yet. You're gonna have to have a hedge. You're gonna have to have refuge and a fortress. This brings me to Psalm, the 91st chapter, right? Psalm chapter 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, right? In these scriptures, in this truth, right? That's the secret place. Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, right? We got to be under the shadow of the Almighty, man. Not under the shadow of Egypt, okay? Not going down to Egypt for help. We got to be under the shadow of the Almighty, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. I will say of the Lord, verse 2, Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. That's right. Talking about some, you know, they took that 15-year-old young man, right? and separated from his family. Yeah, and again, how's that shocking? How's that surprising? You are illegal, Jake. You are a domestic threat. You're not on that type of level that province are on. But you're on you on the hit list, man. You know? And again, let me keep going with this in verse 3. Psalms chapter 91 verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, right? And from the noisome pestilence. That's that nuclear destruction that's coming. The noisome pestilence. The intercontinental ballistic missiles are coming, man. See, that's just all we got to do is hang in there. All right? Because judgment's coming on this place, man. It's already happened in the spirit. All right? We just got to wait for it to manifest in the physical realm. This place is getting ready to be judged, man. The whore is going to be destroyed. The whore, America. The whore riding upon that beast. Okay? She's getting ready to go down. All right? Verse 4, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So what's going to be your shield and buckler in these times? The truth. What's going to keep us all stable? Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. What's going to be the stability of these times? Right? Wisdom and knowledge. So yeah. I mean, you know. Get it through your thick skulls. You know, this is the reality, man. Anyway, Salakia. I didn't have anything prepared, but just wanted to comment on this. You know, Lord willing, he was edified through the Spirit. But I don't want to say Shalom. It's on to the next video.